much of a place in this game. He did his early mid harassment, but for now, it's not going to be too much of a threat of Monkeys. Monkeys may even appreciate if he gets a wand the spam. Allow him to get a few more shockwaves in there. They're going to try and slow him down here. The skewer does actually catch SVG. He's still slowed down from the tether as well as that Earth Shock. He's going to try and get far enough away that he can actually, the one ball, that's all it takes. Rose, he'll be able to get the first blood. If he just a little bit more HP, he gets the distance for the healing salve, but not the case here. Moo diving in deep against MSS because he can, and he also had level 6 coming up. He has it now. MSS in some serious trouble. Pull back Chakram, Timber Chain, and a right click that'll allow Moo
that is a
pick
big
up the
kill
second kill of the game.
That's a level 4 Beastmaster who wasn't getting a lot to begin with.
Chakram, to be able to make this lane work a little bit better, they'll give Monkey some recovery time at top.
I mean, now it's okay. Once you get levels on Timbersaw, it's alright, especially since they have no kill potential on him. They have no stuns. The only way that they can stun is if they rotate this Ember or this Beastmaster down. And so he's just going to mess with AUI. He's getting pinged up here, though. This might be enough damage.
Real dangerous. He has another Timber Chain, but it's not enough.
He got way too cocky there.
Yes, he did.
You can't die, but you still sort of can die.
Oh, did at first was not.
That was the greedy part.
Yeah.
When he just did it to farm and harass. Does have 4 levels now. And this is how he envisioned the lane going, just being able to bully him out using his level 6 ability. Just keep chakraming him over and over again.
Monkeys gets the skewer back into the tower, but he will die. Tombstone's laid out. He just tries to get whatever damage he can. So successful rotation there from Rose and SVG up to the top lane. While the supports of it's definitely kill and Moo's.
Oh, they can still maybe go for this.
Maybe, yeah. They're gonna try and bring the Wisp in and actually fight this one out, but they do have the Ember Spear coming around the other side. Moo may not have the mana to be able to get out of here. He does have one Timber Chain, but not the trees up to be able to get out of here.
Oh,
a dive forward from EternaLEnVy, looks for more. Z-Freak is quite low. He's going to jump forward for that kill. Claims it underneath the tier 1 tower.
Going to clean up this wave as well. Very successful rotation from...
And is Bounty Hunter and Riki, are those heroes just not good enough in this meta to be run in these,
I think they're a little bit too
situations?
Yeah. Their team fight potential just isn't there. Up at top,
Another
MSS.
attempt. They are going to be able to get the cake, allowing the Chakram to get a good amount of damage. They also have the recall in, but there's a relocate with the Ember Spirit. That's going to be nasty. Zuzi's going to try and finish up MSS, and they'll be able to get that one kill. EternaLEnVy looks for what he can. He's going to go for Moo. Moo taking a lot of this magic damage. They're trying to deal with the Tombstone as well. Melons has to give up his life just to be able to kill it, but Zuzi has no way out of here unless he gets the best.
They're going to chase this creep.
The creep. Yeah,
they know
creep will die.
It's even the one in front. Oh, Suzy.
Yeah, he is very dead. Moo doesn't even try and get close enough for a Chakram to slow down these heroes. He gets it now. RP ready to go on 2. They're going to turn and try and fight.
They might have enough for this.
He's barely life-stealing through this, but if he gets away, he double remnants at no movement speed whatsoever, but is able to disjoin just enough to get away. Moo doesn't have the mana to continue to fight, so he has to back out. And complex
to grab the Magnus, who did have an excellent RP despite not having a Blink Dagger.
Obsidian Rage here gets rid of that mana leak. Does leave him a bit exposed with this recall. Maybe they can actually catch AUI. They do get the nuke. The shockwave lands as well. Timber Chain on through. A little bit of a heal action there. AUI turns, tries to juke his way out. Dodging all the abilities. Does hit by the skewer and the Chakram to finish him off. They do manage to land it, but Monkeys is low enough. No, there's no way. SVG, you can't really get this kill, can you? Doesn't have another nuke. Oh, Monkeys barely gets out. Moon might not be so lucky, though. He's got a Timber Chain coming up. Gets a little bit of distance away from these heroes. Monkeys and Moo so damn low. SVG wants one of them, but is going to have neither. He'll be gobbled up by the Lifestealer. The Ghoul finds his meal, and 9-4 now. Finally, compLexity get
salvage. All he's been doing during this entire time is farming. No surprise so far, by the way, that the last hits, compLexity, not even that far behind with their heroes. It's just right now relative fighting ability in favor of NP. They've got these cores that don't really need a lot of items to be successful. This Ember Spirit with this Veil alone does so much damage to this Timbersaw.
I love that Envy is playing such a huge space creator, allowing MSS's slower offlane here. Oh, the catch on a 747. He turns around. He gets caught. AY, he managed to get that kill. Moo is operating on low mana. May not be able to pursue any of these kills. They're going to go for MSS. Tries to juke out the roll-in, but isn't able to get it. Nice kick from Z-Freak, though. Nails SVG on the side. They get the RP out onto the 2 cores, but don't actually have the damage to follow up. Z-Freak, he tries to target the Tombstone. Will not have the damage to finish it off. And unfortunately, the Shrine is down. They really needed that extra mana too.
Yeah, and that's a 2-for-1 right now in favor of NP. Once again, all these trades continuing to favor them, as it is quite hard for compLexity to take.
Or compLexity. Then they might be in a bit better fighting shape, because it does seem like they just run out of damage. Lifestealer's not right-clicking hard enough, and Moo oftentimes is low on mana. Oh, that's a bad kill. EternaLEnVy manages to catch the Magnus in the bottom lane.
Even if compLexity have any idea that this is happening, there's no way that they're going to contest.
Yeah, not without the RP. Moo in some trouble here. The kick is going to be able to come in. Oh, nails him right as they roll in. They are going to be able to get the silence. This is a beautiful turnaround opportunity. Maybe if Moo can just survive and get some damage out, but EternaLEnVy cleans them up. The magic damage is too much for compLexity to hammer, and they are just going to hemorrhage kill after kill. They do manage to take that Aegis away from the Ursa, but it seems like they're just too far behind. A solid kick from Z-Freak gives compLexity a glimmer of hope in that engagement, but it's still too much from NP.
Yeah, Z-Freak did quite a lot of damage there. Z-Freak alone did 2,200 damage in that fight. It's more than the other two heroes combined. Unfortunately for him, it just wasn't enough. Like, they just got swarmed on under the tower. Didn't even matter NP with that Aegis. Putting it to very good use.
NP feels so far ahead, they're actually going to challenge this tier 1 tower area. So they're going to roll in, immediately start going for Suzy, goes for the infest, pops out immediately, managed to get the Wisp on the side. So good kill there for Moo if he can actually get out though. The Timber Chain not available for him. The chain just holds him for so long.
And NV trying to follow up, but just wasn't able to. And here comes the kick.
Nice dodge there from AUI, but they do have monkeys coming in. He's got the RP. He
doesn't have his ultimate anymore.
Play. AUI is just going to get blown up with the skewer in. They're just going to right-click him down. They still have the RP to work with. MSS, he's mana leaked up. Tried to go for the kill on Melons, but Melons managed to outrun that one. Suzy does actually armlet toggle that one just enough to survive, and the rest of compLexity not feeling comfortable with Lifestealer being so low. So they backs away from SVG, though. I think they're making the call. They're going to play around this high ground area, maybe. Monkeys is still farming this one. Could get caught. There it is, the jump forward by AUI. He actually gets the skewer over the right-hand side, but brings AUI with him. That is trouble for compLexity. They're actually going to go for more with a relocate in. They try to catch Melons, and he had to remnant forward to be able to get it. Immediately jumps back to help defend mid lane. Has to make sure this mid tower does not go down, even if it's at the cost of his mana. The roll. Hey, he's out of mana. Maybe they can actually do this one. Nice silence. The Eul's is there, but if they can get the damage immediately afterwards with a Timber Chain, he needs a little bit more. Doesn't have the tree positioning, though, to be able to catch him. The Chakra misses, and they're just getting juked around now. Monkeys, Moo will actually make his way to the high ground here. Trapped in by the Ancients. They're going to clear through that one. He actually jumps back to mid, almost catching NV with that Chakram.
They're trying to fade
low. They're going to jump on an SVG here, blow him up pretty easily, but it's the two cores they have to worry about on top of a tombstone as well to skewer away. Monkeys get out. Moo is also going to be able to make a jump away. NP is completely out of mana once again, and so is AUI. NP may not be able to fight around their tier 1 tower anymore unless Rose can give them the helping hand, but Rose in danger. Moo misses out on another Chakram combination. They still have Roar. Still up. The Roar goes out. Moo, he needs to be able to get away from AUI, and he does so successfully. They manage to kill MSS, and sure enough, that was not a fight that NP could take. The long-range kick catching AUI. He was just about to blink himself away.
No, not like this!
The blinding light push over the cliff. That wasn't the play, and the Remnant in big time. EternaLEnVy hits a Remnant, blows up Melon, and goes to the other Remnant on the side. That was a sick little play there from Envy. He gets the backline, managed to get the Earth Spirit as well. AUI still going to jump in on the Lifestealer. He has to turn and fight. There's no other options at this point in time, but Moo, he can't really help him out, but try and chase away the Wisp. Another Blink Dagger up in a second. Suzy has so many stacks on him. Moo actually still trying to go for this kill onto Rose. Almost gets him with the Chakram pullback, but it's not there. And Envy, who cleans up Melons again, is going to be able to help his tower area. And even then, may only be farming it at a distance with Shockwave.
Yeah. Right now, Monkeys
roll in onto Rose. They're going to try and quickly take this kill. They'll have it too. Rose farming by himself in the mid lane. That's kind of interesting. Looks like Only way they can possibly get that is if he gets Mana Leak, Blinding Light. Oh, AY, he's silenced up right now. That's so much damage. 747 is actually getting into him, but the Enrage does manage to go down, and 747 may not be able to win this fight until an RP comes in. Monkeys turns it around, catches EternaLEnVy in there as well with the Chakram over the top. EternaLEnVy's going to have a hard time getting out of this one, but fortunately MSS and SVG will lend a helping hand to be able to blow up these cores. Moo tries to get away, but caught by the chains. A 4-staff forward from Melons is not enough to be able to save him. Melons is the only survivor of that mid engagement. Once again, he's gonna find who does he really want. Very happy and fast. Oh, there is an RP opportunity to be had here. Melons actually managed to get the 4-staff up and the Mana Leak onto AUI after the Enrage. It's a good opportunity for them to be able to get the RP. They're gonna try and blow up AUI with a double kick. They're gonna be able to get it in rows. Fails on the relocate. They're gonna get the ultimate out there. Looks like they're gonna try and lock down Susie here. EternaLEnVy mans up, but
takes so much
brings
damage.
so much damage into the table. Z-Freak is trying to pursue. They need this kill badly.
Oh,
the
they're gonna
Scepter
grab him.
dodge is bold, but it's gonna be the kill surely. Sleight of Fist could not dodge that one. Susie survived through that. Incredibly important. And they got the beyond after Enrage. It's so critical to some of these engagements.
Yes.
But NP will not let Roshan go down quietly. They're going to try and jump in on this one. But MSS with a fresh Blink Dagger onto Z-Freak is going to be found first.
Oh, it pays off almost immediately.
Oh, Melons managed to get away from AUI. Gets over the cliff. AUI, another Enrage down. He gets out. SVG is not going to be pursued, though.
And Envy gonna try to make something happen here. Gonna go on to Moo. He doesn't have that Yule Scepter quite yet. Gonna back
Over the
himself
cliff,
away.
But the AUI jumps onto Melons this time around.
And now they're gonna
Not
make the
able to
pursuit.
get out. Double chained, but the silence onto EternaLEnVy. That's a nasty one. He gets off the Yule Scepter because he's slowed down by the Chakram.
Here's the RP.
Managed to catch EternaLEnVy as well. They're going to lock these heroes down. Moo needs to be able to get the damage out to finish off the Wiz, but he can't quite get it. A blast in the back, still not enough. Maybe a Chakram. It's going to be close.
Oh, Envy bump back.
He's going to go down. Envy
He
bump
doesn't have
back.
spirit.
Into this one. No, he's down. Ursa and Envy. They both bob back, and it's Envy with the dieback there.
Oh my word, they're gonna keep going for this too. SVG isolated out the entirety of compLexity coming in for
AUI
this.
just lost his Blink Dagger. He's Mana Leaked up as well. He does have an range, though. Skewer
Oh, he's gonna
back.
get
Oh,
brought
no.
back.
He should have just blinked when he had the chance, but now he's going to be locked in. That's going to be a second dieback from NP.
And they're for a second they were thinking about going for more, but this one dying well out of reach as compLexity ends up being desperate. Swindles guesses that there is a Hawk here. Now they're going to make their way forward.
As soon as Envy showed himself the top lane, compLexity see their opportunity to strike, and it's going to be on SVG. A free pick off there. AUI's actually coming back. What's he
You need to
targeting?
get out of here.
Envy wants to be able to fight this
Monkeys.
one. Monkey's ready to go with his RP. Melons in the background. Man, has some supports behind him. Maybe they'll catch the back line. They place out a ward. They do see Z-Break on the side here. They managed to get the Rod of Atos right as he went for the Timber Chain away. That was a good play. Yule Scepter will protect him, though. Chains? Oh, maybe they've actually got Moo.
more
They've
than
got
enough
him.
damage.
Well played. They're going to look for more now. It's going to be backline supports that are going to be caught. RP comes out. Oh no, the blinding light at the same time. That wasn't the play, but maybe they can still do this. They'll take out MSS. EternaLEnVy with the self-Yule Scepter will manage to remnant himself away, and they reclaim the gem, but AUI, he needs help. He has a Blink Dagger up in a second. Nice play. Gets away. They can still go back in on this one. They just kite compLexity around as best as possible. 747.
AUI
He's actually going to be able to fight this one up against AUI. AUI comes forward a little bit too early. NP, they give up on kiting compLexity now. Moo is back in it with his short death timer thanks to the Bloodstone.
If he gets a Yule's off, he does. There's no
Yule's
more
up.
spirits available.
NP goes to the chain himself. Monkeys can still try and chase him, but he does have the Blink Dagger, so they just take Rose instead. I knew they wouldn't be able to catch up to NP. This should be a tier 2 tower at the top lane now. Another win for compLexity after a drawn-out fight.
They do lose the gem, I believe, correct?
They reclaimed it. I believe Lifestealer picked it up. Yeah.
Oh, I meant NP lost it.
Oh, really?
Did they? I don't even see it.
Yeah.
Radiant's top
that
tower
always-
Lifestealer is MSS's gem.
Oh.
That's a very big pickup.
For some reason, I thought... oh, Melons is dead.
Radiant's top tower is
I
falling.
thought Melons had a gem as well. So much trouble.
Yeah. He does go down, and Envy just going to blink out. Remnant in 2 seconds. It looks like they still want to go for as now that there are 4 heroes sitting on top of his Remnant, there's no way that he's going to come back in.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Just going to try and take this
he
tier 2.
does.
It looks like what?
Envy?
Envy gets kicked. Silence follow-up. He does have the self-Yule Scepter coming
He's
in.
just gonna
They
die.
tried to go for a relocate out,
No,
but the
he
RP
doesn't get it.
misses. Oh no, Monkey's now going to die for his sins. They do manage to at least get the Beastmaster on the side. AY is pushing back some of those supports. 747 is surrounded by units. He's actually going to have a bunch of zombies as well as 2 heroes on top of him. He desperately needs an infest save, and he is going to be able to get it for the moment. And maybe pop himself out. Oh, Moo has to deal with AY
Oh,
right
Envy
now.
gets
Already
clipped.
down to half health. Envy, how did he die?
He got clipped at the last second by that coL blast. He didn't have a lot of HP to work with anyways. Envy gonna go for the buyback.
And back up the hill. They're gonna be able to take SVG as long as Moo gets out. This is okay. Nice, turn into stone.
Oh, he's gonna get out too.
as well. Zayfreak, it gets up the hill. Envy's out of flame guard, but they do drop that gem. 747 is healthy enough to be able to survive through that combination.
Oh, he's out of mana now.
Running out of mana. He has to self-fuels. Be ready for another remnant. He's got only one more left. MSS having to deal with 747, a 4-staff forward. Rose.
Now
Saves
it's
his
AUI.
allies live. Moo, he doesn't have a tree to be able to hit, but they still manage to keep him alive. Another 4-staff, but axes. It claims the head of the Timbersaw finally. He's down for 49 seconds. It makes this fight somewhat even.
This was still a buyback from Envy though. Once again, net worth.
It's a buyback from...
And this is a perfect position for them. They do have the RP available. Zfreak now going to be the vehicle. What a save by him, by the way.
Dire's
That was so
bottom
clutch.
tower is under
Envy
attack.
goes to the bottom lane. They're actually going to go for relocate play. This is cool. They're actually going to force compLexity into an awkward spot here. The
They all
glyph does
TP
go
to the
down.
shrine. They're going to do a lot of damage to this, if not
Yes,
take the
they
tower
are.
outright.
They are actually going to take this tier 3 tower. That is a Beastmaster at play right there, and they're going to be able to relocate him out pretty easily. They do manage to get a catch, though, at the top lane. They caught SVG. But as long as the NP... Going to try and see if they can very quickly catch EternaLEnVy with this RP. You're judging his reactions right now, and they do manage to get the RP pop out. It should be enough. Burst. It is. He
That
is down
is
for 2 minutes.
How long is this buyback in? Even longer than that.
Our Wisp is... he's been recruited to deal with Mega Creeps. He's got Maelstrom.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Shoot so much lightning, you think there's a Zeus in the game.
Bang at bottom lane.
bottom.
Looks like they found AUI.
He's the only
does
one with
have
buyback. Yeah.
Jump forwards here from Moo. All compLexity needs to do is force this buyback, then cleanly back up. NV tries to make his initiation. He is holding in these heroes. Another round of Searing Change, just trying to keep them in place for the rest of his team to be able to pounce. But Zfreak is on the other side of this one. AUI is going to man up on 747 instead, but 747 has so much armor. He's actually good to be able to fight this one out for a while, but EternaLEnVy, the background's actually doing a lot of damage to the back line, but he is running out of mana. Finally, 747 does drop to AUI's Ursa, and the rest of compLexity have to start backing themselves away, but so...
Oh, Envy might just get caught out here. There is a Hex available. They're pinging him like crazy. They want to see how many other people they can get here. He's going to get hexed up. Doesn't have that buyback available.
That side leads into the RP. That will be 90 seconds for Envy.
Yeah, he doesn't have buyback either. Just bought that fresh Octarine core. There's no buyback on any of the cores on the side of NP.
Yeah, that's what MSS is doing right now in the jungle, but he may be caught in the process. Blink away, very smooth.
He's going to be seen in this mid lane area though. And now he's going to jump forward. They're going to be able to catch him, and this might just mean...
Fuels, Scythe, Shivas. There are a lot of ways to be able to slow down MSS. A skewer will pull him back into the Mega Creeps, and he is dead. Tried to farm the buyback, results in dying without picking it up.
That's
2 down.
3v5 now.
Oh,
We know that he doesn't.
yeah. They're probably thinking that he should.
He's like, does he have buyback? I feel like he might.
Take down the ward. There's the Scythe fight. Immediately jumping on SVG. Monkeys is here as well, but he doesn't have the RP. Zfreak needs a little bit of help. A couple of 4-staffs are trying to get some distance away from AUI. Does have a roll. Might be able to make it out. Nice play from Zfreak. The shots are still falling out. He will actually die from that one. Rose is going to be unlucky, though. 747 slows him down as well as MSS. Manages to chomp on them. That'll be a total wipe. And it'll be compLexity taking game number 2 against Team NP.
Yeah, now it's going to be game 3, forced out NP in a game where they felt so much in control. That was a 22-minute beyond Godlike by Envy, but those buyback deaths, those diebacks, they hurt him so much, but we are going to go to a game number 3.
All right, stick around, guys. The conclusion of the winner's bracket finals is just 1 game away.